Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another live session at the Reactors. My name is Rava. I'm the program manager here at Reactor London. We are doing a rerun of this episode. Unfortunately, we had some technical issues last week, so we'll be rerunning this episode with Ryan. But before we begin, as usual, please take a moment to read our code of conduct. We're all here to learn, so please be respectful, please be kind, ask a lot of good questions, but please be kind with everyone. So, we're back again with the second episode. Please note this is a rerun of last week because I think we had some technical issues. So I am now actually going to hand over to Ryan, who will introduce the session and tell you all about the rerun and the demos, etc. Okay, I'm just going to bring Ryan up on the stage. Hey, Ryan.
Hello, Rob. Thank you for introducing me again. Okay, so um, as Rob mentioned that I had a technical issue last week, and today I will mainly focus on the demo. This demo part has portion. The first part is the recording version, and the last part or the second part is the live demo. I will do a quick demo securing the API endpoints of Function app. And if you have any question, just feel free to ask question, and I will try to answer that during my live demonstration. And now um,
Hello,
let's play
everyone.
this.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are right now. Today, I'm going to show you how to build a simple serverless solution that can be used for some different scenario. And as you can see in this architecture diagram, we will use Azure Function and Cosmos DB alongside with API management to secure API calls coming from the front end, which in this demonstration, I'm going to use Angular framework. And Tride is also part of securing the API calls here, where access token is being provided upon successful authentication and authorization. Again, I am Ryan Niño. I came from the Philippines, and if you want to know more about me, you can just check my LinkedIn profile, and I also have YouTube channel. You can just subscribe. You can just follow me there. You can subscribe to my channel. Okay, so let's start by going to Microsoft Entra ID and register our application. Go to app registrations and let's just click this. There are three or four account types here where you can select, but in this demonstration, we will just use this single tenant. And let's name this Reactor Demo 1. And choose single page because we are using Angular framework. And let's put this localhost, and the port should be 4200. That's all for this. This information, application ID or client ID, and a directory ID or tenant ID, we will use this later. Yeah, we need to save this. We need to go back to this page to get this information. Next, let's create resource group for the services that we are going to create. And let's name it to Reactor Demo 1. Yeah, Demo 1. RG Demo 1. Region should be West Germany Central, Germany West Central, and yeah, create. Then let's add Azure function. Click create and let's search function app. Click. Let's choose consumption hosting plans here. Um, Flex consumption is the latest one, but yeah, but in this demonstration, we will just use this consumption plan. The name of this function app should be func reactor demo 1. Runtime stock should be .NET because I am a .NET developer. And Windows should be the operating system, and location should be West Germany Central or Germany's West Central. Windows and create. Everything is good, so let's just continue clicking this create button. This will take a minute or two, or sometimes longer, depending on your connection. Good. So let's go to this resource and let's check real quick. Okay, so this is an empty function app. We will update that later. Okay, so next we will create our Cosmos DB. Let's search Cosmos DB, Azure Cosmos DB. And then click create. I will use this NoSQL. Then let's name this Cosmos. Wait. Yeah, I'm gonna name this um, Cosmos Reactor Demo 1. Demo 1. Location should be the same, Central, Germany West Central. Then it should be serverless, of course. And everything will remain as defaults. For the sake of this demo, we will not touch something else. This should be quick, but yeah, we just need to wait for this to be done. Okay, good. Mm, let's go to this Cosmos DB and start adding our database and container. New database. Let's name this Cosmos. No, Reactor Demo One. Cosmos Reactor Demo One DB. Okay. Next, let's add container, of course. And the name should be Cosmos Reactor Demo One Container. Partition key should be /ID. And that's it. Okay, everything is good. Next, we are going to create or add our API management. This one, create, and let's name this APIM Reactor Demo 1. Organization, just NA, and email should be my email. Pricing tier should be serverless consumption. Then, yeah, everything will be the same. And let's just create this. This will also take a minute or two. Let's just wait a little bit. Okay, done. Let's go to this. Okay, everything looks good. Now that we have the three main Azure services that we need, we can now proceed creating our front end and back end projects. And I'm not gonna create that from scratch because I already have this Azure Developer CLI template, which I just submitted last month. And if you are interested, you can just go to this URL, github.io/awesome AZD, and search this Azure Serverless. You can also check my GitHub repository if you are interested about how about the full implementation, or copy the terminal command and start working. Okay, so let's create a folder first, and let's name this Reactor Demo 1. Good. paste this and enter. I will be asked for an environment name, but that will be used when you when we try to deploy this using the AZD app or developer CLI command. Okay, let's open the project templates. So in here, you will see two main projects. One is the Angular project for front end, and the other is Azure Function app project for the back end. And yeah, this is just a basic application which has a crude functionality. You can check that later. Um, I need to install the dependency first for the Angular. Let's do this npm install, and this will take a minute or two. And if you remember about the tenant ID and client ID that I have mentioned in the beginning, um, we need to get that now because we will use that when we update the Angular project configuration. And you can get that here inside app registrations, and let's search the um, application that I just created earlier. This one, Reactor Demo 1, and here you can see this client ID, which we need to paste it to the config file that I have added in this sample project or template project. Let's update this client ID, and same goes for the tenant ID. Let's just copy this and paste it here. Okay, that's all for the Angular project for now. Now we also have to update the backend project, of course. We need to set the configuration for the Cosmos DB. And I have here this static class which holds the necessary information. And for that, we need to go to the Cosmos DB service that we have or that I have created earlier. Let's go to this settings and keys. Copy this URI and paste it here. Same goes for primary key. We can just get it here, copy, and paste it here. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, the database name is Cosmos Reactor Demo 1 DB. And the container name is pretty similar, Cosmos Reactor Demo 1 container. That's it. Okay, everything is good. And let's just save that. And okay, and what else do we need to update? Okay, the service needs to be updated also because the endpoint is still using the API management that I have used before. It should be localhost for now. Okay, so let's start. running this Angular app. And yeah, ng serve. And we also need to run the function app project also, of course. Let's open a new terminal and run func start. This one, func start. Okay, so everything is ready now. Let's open our Angular application. Now, if I click the login button, I should be redirected to the authorization page. And yeah, I'm going to use this user account, send notification, and let me just validate this multi-factor authentication. 56, yeah, 56. Okay. Upon login, we are going to be redirected again to this page where it says I am authenticated. And if we click this profile, the information will be retrieved from the Entra. What we have here is just a simple form where you can add an item and you can also delete and update as well. Um, I am using this PickSum API to generate random photos based on a random numbers. You can check that PickSum. Okay, let's check the Cosmos DB if the item is really being saved there, or yeah, which it should. So all the entries that we have made inside the application are here, and let's try to add another one. There's Chicago. Okay, and let's try to refresh this to get the updated items or to see the updated items. And items. So yeah, it's here. The last entry that I have that I did. Okay, so I think the next thing that I need to do is since everything is working locally, I need to deploy the function app to Azure portal and secure it using API management. I'm going to use Visual Studio to do this to make it simpler because inside Visual Studio you have this publish option to do all the magic for you or for us. This project is the exact function app project from the template from the project that I have shown. I just need to update the Cosmos DB config before deploying that. I just need to copy the information that I have supplied here. This one. Okay, and replace this. Okay, that looks good. Let's proceed publishing this or deploying this by clicking this publish. I tried this earlier. So we need to create a new profile, then select this Azure, and Azure Function app will be listed, or available function app will be listed upon clicking next. Oops. Choose this Windows, then existing function apps will be listed here. Next, then finish. We just need to wait until this creation progress is done. Okay, it's done now. Click close, then click publish. Okay, so all we need to do is to wait until this process is finished. And this will not take too long. So yeah. Uploading, then okay, so let's now go to Azure portal and check our updated function app and try to test it. So I expect there will be delays before the actual or the updated function app uh, will be um, will be updated. So let's just wait a little moment. Endpoint should be listed here under functions. Yeah, function tab. So it's here now, and let's try to open this and test it. So let's supply one as the ID and make it get method, then send. Okay, so it is now deployed in Azure. The next thing that we need to do is to secure this function app using APIM. Okay, so that's the recorded demo. I just noticed there's a unsync voice, but what I am trying to share this is my, let me just share my screen. Okay, so in my recorded demo, I use this template, ACD, uh, ACD template. Actually, this is my own Azure Developer CLI template, just for your information. So you can just you can use that if you want. Okay, so the missing piece is to secure the function app, and by doing that, we have to work with API management. And I already have configured this in a different resource group, but I will show you how I did it. And to do that, you just need to go inside API management and click this APIs and import the function app. Go down, let's search this function app, this one. And in here, you have an option to browse your different function apps. Just browse, and this is the function app that I have created in my demo. I only have this one API call with different HTTP methods inside. So let's just select this, and let's add a suffix API. Create. Okay, so all of the, let me just decrease the size of this. Okay. So to secure this endpoint or this API calls, we have to add policies here, and the most common one is, of course, the course policy. Let's just add that. For the sake of this demo, we will just accept everything. So put let's select this, put delete patch. Then let's add uh, the origins header. Let's add this expose header. This is just for demo purposes. So then save. Okay. So next we need to add the policy for validating JW token, and you can just click that. You can just click this box here. You need to add this authorization. Okay, unauthorized, and message should be yeah. Then OpenID URL. You will get the value for this one inside Entra, and I will do that later. I need to save this first, and let's go back to this one. Okay, as I have mentioned, we need to go to the Entra where we register an app or our application. Go to this app registrations. Then there's this endpoint here where you can get all the necessary information, or yeah, endpoints, different endpoints that you can use. You can use this metadata document, just copy that and go back to that APIM. And yeah, so instead of just rewriting that again, I will just use this existing APIM with the same configuration. So let's open that and check the policies that I've added earlier. So, and let's close this. And if we go to this policy, let me just decrease the size. Okay. So this is the generated tags for course, and this is the policy for validating the access token that will be sent here. So in order for us to validate if this session validation is working, let's try to call this API, this get all items, and this should not this should throw an error or exception. Hmm. Come on. Okay, that was long. So yeah, I will really, I will receive this because there's no authentication, there's no access token that I am sending. So let's open the existing project. Let's just run this and you serve and get, and we will get the access token, the required access token for the API. This will be the last part of this demo. And yeah, so let's try to run this. Okay, and I am already logged in, I believe. Okay, so let's just open this network to get the session. And let's copy the bearer token here. It should have the bearer token headers and here. Let me just copy this and add it here. Headers, authorization, where's that? Authorization and send. This should return the value or the data from the Cosmos DB. This information is the same as what we are seeing here. And yeah, so if you have an invalid token, the API will not work or it will not be executed, something like this. So I think I'm done with the demo and I thank you for watching and I hope this helps. And yeah,
Okay, well, thanks, Ryan. Is that it? You don't have any other slides, do you? Or
I don't have any other slides. I just focus more on this demo. And yeah,
okay, amazing, amazing. What we'll do is, sorry, I'm just gonna reshare my screen and yeah, just 1 second. Oh, perfect. Okay. So, well, thank you very much, Ryan. We don't have any questions, but hopefully people watch it on demand. And if there are any, we'll just pass it on to you.
yes.
Okay. Brilliant. Thank you very much. And thanks everyone for joining.